had a ton of questions on the centerpiece for our dining room table. A lot of people thought that it was like something that I bought pre-made and that it was like all ceramic. And a lot of people asked how I did it. So we thought that we would just throw up a quick video of how we achieved our centerpiece. For the base, I have this galvanized tobacco basket. I always say tobacco basket that I used as my base. My ultimate goal would be to have an original, like, old school dough bowl, but I haven't found one of those yet. I'm hoping one day. But yeah, so I used this for my base, and then I just bought pumpkins from random places. This one is from Marshall's, and I used this as the center. So I just propped it in. This one's TJ Maxx. Yeah, I found this one at TJ Maxx. And I just kind of like, I don't know how to explain how I angled them, but I kind of just, you know, placed them around in there. This one I had kind of down in. This one I had over here like this. And then I kind of had this one propped up as well. Okay. So just like a plethora of pumpkins. And there's no rhyme or reason to why I did it the way that I did. I just liked the way that it looked. Then I went in with the flowers. And my vision for it was I wanted it to look like the flowers were growing up around these pumpkins. Like, these pumpkins have been sitting here for years in my dining room table. But that they've been sitting here for years and that the flowers are literally just growing up and creeping all around. So I just literally started placing flowers everywhere. These were on a stem and I cut them off. I got these from Michael's. They were, the bluer pumpkin and the whiter pumpkin, they were from Hobby Lobby. So we have TJ Maxx, this was Michael's, the flowers are Michael's, and this was Marshall's. But yeah, I just started, which is gonna be hard for me to do from this like side. Over here, let me find a big one. Yeah, see, and you just start placing the flowers all around. Okay, and then I also am using the leaves from the stems. I actually really like these leaves. I feel like they're pretty realistic looking. Maybe it's just me, but I just randomly, wherever I felt like I needed more like dimension or, you know, something a little different, I just barely have them like peeking up out. I don't want like the whole leaf to stick out. I don't want it to look awkward, I guess you would say. Okay, this, as you saw, is extremely simple. I promise you, if I can do it, you can do it. I just piled the pumpkins around and I filled in with the flowers as if they were like growing around it, like I stated earlier. So it's so simple. And like I said, you can change it. You can, you know, if you're into the orange and all of that, do that. You can do any color scheme. If you just have a normal basket, you can use a normal basket. I mean, you can really like make this your own. This is just the way that I did it. And I got a lot of questions on it, so that's why we really wanted to do this. And a lot of people thought that the flowers were actually ceramic, but they're not. They are just flowers, big flowers. Okay, so the centerpiece that I specifically did isn't necessarily cheap. I mean, these types of pumpkins, they're ceramic pumpkins. They're expensive. Like, I think this was 20 or 30. This was like 12 or 15. These are like 10. And then fake flowers. Fake flowers are not cheap. I always use coupons, but even so. I think I got the flowers, they were 40% off, but they were like $15 a stem. So just for the flowers alone, I spent $30. And then, like I said, this was like 20 or 30, you know, 15, 12, so it adds up. The galvanized tobacco basket was from Kirkland's, and I had a coupon for that. I think it was like 15 or 20% off, but it still cost me, I think, $30. So this overall was expensive, but Mike and I can justify that because all of the furniture in here, minus the chairs, were free. You know, it's stuff that we picked up off the side of the road. The dining room table, the buffet, the china cabinet. So because we find our main pieces so cheap, and we do this throughout the whole house. Our whole house is trash, yard sale, you know, just from random places, but it allows us to maybe like splurge a little more on focal pieces, and I feel like this is a focal point in our dining room. You can do this a lot cheaper than what I did. You can do it a lot more expensive. The Dollar Tree sells pumpkins. You can buy the white pumpkins, you can buy orange pumpkins. If you're liking this color scheme, paint them. You know what I mean? That's such a cheap and easy fix. Dollar Tree sells flowers, you know what I mean? So you can do this a lot cheaper than what I did, or you can do it a lot more grand and go to Pottery Barn and, you know, Crate and Barrel and buy pumpkins and, you know, their flowers, and, you know, you can make it much more expensive. So I feel like we're kind of in the medium range. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we hope that you guys have a good day.